the MHA manga has released an epilogue, an extra chapter 321, and that manga kind of left the part of the fandom in chaos, bro. It put a whole divided again, even though it kind of been like this.
I heard that this is like the main reason why people hate on MHA fans.
This is why they hate. No, this is why they hate the anime in general, though.
I'm like, why do they have some like weird fetishes?
I don't know, bro. It don't make no sense. But before we get into that, though, I just want you to tell me. You watched all of My Hero, right? You watched season 1 through 7 and the movies. Who do you think would end up in a couple at the end of the manga or end of the series?
I'm like, it's obvious that it got to be Ochako and Izuku Midoriya.
Yeah, Deku. Like, that's obvious, right?
Yeah.
We all think it's obvious, right?
It's been obvious since season 1.
Since the beginning. It left me a bit confused when I first been seeing people with their shipping. This is the main reason why anime now, or even in My Hero, why people hate it, because the shipping, people that ship. Now, look, you ask me, you ship what you want to ship. I don't care. But when it affects the author, bro, or affects other people, it's like, come on, now you're doing a lot, because that part of the fandom is so delusional. I want you to know, like, they unfollow, like I said, like thousands of people unfollow Horikoshi. That's the author of it. They unfollowed him. They were sending him death threats. Again, this happened before. They sent him death threats before because they wanted ships to happen. First and foremost, My Hero is a shonen anime. Shonen adventure.
Yeah, it's a story.
Shonen action. It's story. No romance. I don't understand how we got confused where the romance in. It's Shonen Jump. It's not gonna be that deep because they kept trying to get deep in the romance, like the connection, this and that. If you watch My Hero, bro, you would see the easy rival contest between Deku and Bakugo. And for some reason, people saw that, or before I could say women did, because that's the main thing about it, is the women of the fandom. For some reason, gotta say that, hey, like Deku and Bakugo are in love, which makes no sense because you see it's just another shonen.
It just felt like a brotherhood rivalry, man.
For real, to us.
It's just another brother. Like, we do that with us guys. So you saying us guys is like that?
Bro, but that's all I'm saying. Like, they don't know how what us guys is, though. But I'm guessing that, hey, this is their first anime thing. But for some reason, it's just such a fetish that the mean guy has to get paired with the wimpy guy, or the guy he's mean to. I'm guessing that's what they want to do, or that's what they want to be. Hey, look, you shit what you want. But like I said, hey, it just was weird and confused to me, because when you look at moments with Uraraka and Deku, they was like, Uraraka just looks up to Deku or something like that.
Well, and they were blushing with each other. Like every time they were around each other, like,
exactly. But you know what they call that? They was like, Uraraka just admires Deku's hero work, and Deku's just shy around everybody. There's sexism or something like that. Like, it wasn't confirmed, so we could do whatever we want or something. But then when I look at Bakugo and Deku, I look at every moment like, can you please tell me what moment showed you that Deku is into Bakugo and Bakugo is into Deku as romance? Yes, they got a relationship, but it's not a relationship as a romance per se.
Yeah, it's just like a brother,
a friendship thing type of thing. And it took time to grow, and they got a complicated relationship, of course, because that's not the only thing that can be complicated relationship. That doesn't mean it's gonna be romance. Like, brothers got a complicated relationship with their friends or something. And the same thing though, it's not just Deku and Bakugo. They was trying to do it Uraraka and Toga. I'm like, how? And I get it that they have a connection or something.
Well, yeah, it's like they both was into Deku.
Well, yes, I think
they finished that like strong. Like, I was like, their story was ending nicely.
I think Toga is confirmed bisexual. I think, like, she's bi, so which is understandable. So she was loving. If you go into My Hero, you would see why. Like, she just loved what she want. All right, that's basically her
she just wanted to do her dance her way.
Yes, but for some reason they were trying to say like Uraraka, again, sexuality wasn't confirmed. They were trying to say like she's admired to Deku when it's really showing that she likes her. I mean, likes him. And then also he was saying in the manga and in the show now that she fell in love with Deku, and fans was mad about that. They was mad at Horikoshi for this ending that they did, and the people first they were saying he was chained up and was forced to do it. I'm like, what? That makes no sense. And then they were saying he forgot his characters in months. Like, what? They was like, this is not my Izuku. I'm like, what is going on? Like, y'all are so delusional. You let your hand cannon hurt yourself.
There was the one where it's like they was trying to ship Deku with like Eri.
Bro, I saw that. That was just trouble, bro. Like, they first of all, shipping is the main reason why people don't like My Hero in the first place. And I'm like, hey, you give My Hero a shot, it has nothing really to do with that. That's just people.
I was like, how are they gonna come up with that? So I'm like, y'all just saying like nothing better. I'm like, it's a story.
Yes,
it's a story. Don't get bad off of a story.
Well, yes, but my main problem problem is you can get mad how something ends, go ahead. But when it's filled with your own headcanon, you did this, not the author. You thought you had something that you thought he put down the table. You decided to eat that. For instance, you thought waffles was pancakes, bro. That's on you, bro. I don't know what else to tell you. Your headcanon has led you down this road. So don't blame the author. Don't hate on him. Talk about, oh, I'm gonna go kill him, or I'm gonna go beat him or something, or he's chained up, or it's to do this. No, from the beginning, you could tell where he wanted to go. He wanted to go Deku or Araka. I just don't get where the confusion came from with the Deku and Bakugo. With I'm still trying to this day when I rewatch My Hero, how many times I rewatched it, I'm still trying to see what they see. Like, I don't see that at all. And the same thing with Uraraka and Toga. Now you could try to say like Toga is in love with Uraraka like that, sure, but she's in love with everybody, anything. But Uraraka, no. If you read the story, she's just trying to save people, just like that.
Like just because like they understand each other. Yeah, like that's the main reason.
It just didn't make much hint. I mean, that's not the only ships that happened, but every ship is just not as big as those. But that was just the main thing that just wrote. Like, they was freaking out, bro.
Yeah, I seen it, and then like I just know the main shipping stuff that I haven't liked in the anime was Naruto. Naruto was the main one, but I don't even feel that way of how they be doing it. Like, I don't feel like, okay, let me come at the author. But I was like, the ship, and I'm like, right, it don't make sense in Naruto.
Well, yeah, man. And that's what they was saying with Naruto, because they say Horikoshi was trying to like be the Naruto vibe, so they probably, or he didn't want to, he hated how Naruto ended himself or something, so they probably took that and was like, okay, yeah, because you know the Naruto and Sasuke brotherhood, so that's probably what they also tried to run with. So okay, yeah, they probably hated that Naruto didn't end up with Sasuke, so he's probably gonna make where Deku and Bakugo go and get together again. You filled with your own delusions and headcanons. Like, you ran with it. That's on you. I don't know what else to tell you on that.
You probably just think about like how like the guys and the girls, like I just hate how the girls won in that, and like the guys have shown no interest at all through the whole series.
And that's what people
and then they
think.
do that at the end.
Yeah,
like make sense. Like
for Naruto, well, yeah, it's some relationships.
Yeah, like I wanted to see like it be like mutual decision. Like I can see it in both of them.
That's what people were saying for Naruto, and then that's what people think though for My Hero when it comes to Deku or Rock. It was like a sibling bond, or like if they would try to go, they even had Deku and Todoroki before. I'm like, dang, bro, like they can't be cool at all. They had Kirishima and Bakugo. I'm still just trying to think. I'm like, I just can't see what they see. I was like, I don't like at all. Like, it just make no sense. These shipping just make no sense whatsoever. I'm like, dang, bro, like what are we?
Even though I did want to even see if Red Riot and Pinky,
they called that brotherhood and sisterhood too, bro. They like that's sibling vibes. Sibling vibe.
What I had seen in season 7, it seems like, bro, they could be more like
that's what it's entitled to, right? They're like, that mean nothing. That means nothing. They like the art or whatever that go the direction. They could be in the same room doing like me and you doing right now. This, you are Deku, I'm Bakugo, or you could be Kirishima, I'm Bakugo, and they gonna call this like, look at these two. Oh my gosh, like they're so into each other. Like, it makes no sense, man, at all.
And I think they would have saying like they in each other saying, "You're my hero." I was like, they said it to each other.
Yeah, but you know what they said to that? Oh yeah, nah, he's just doing what Deku is, man. Because Deku would do that for anybody, or Deku, which he would. Now I ain't discarding that, but he was saying like that's not romantic at all. Like what they took out of that last chapter, I don't know if you seen it, when Deku was holding hands with Uraraka, and it was like a fist bump. Fist bump me real quick. Not a fist bump, a handshake. This is what it was. That's what they were stuck on. But to me, I'm like, bro, stop with all the physical context stuff, the literal stuff. Like, it was the atmosphere. When you see chapters before that, it was Deku literally staring at Uraraka, looking what he wanted, bro. He wanted that. And then later on, he went and they were both was blushing and embarrassed. Toga is probably an iteration of love or something. Like I said, she loves everybody. So she's that, whatever you call it, reincarnation of love, whatever, and pushes Uraraka into Deku. And then as you can see, hey, they want to see more of each other. It's easily entitled that they're going to end up later on together, but they still trying to say it's not canon.
And then, well, it's canon now, but then, like, what would it say about Uraraka jealousy? She showed jealousy, like, the Academy Olympics, and then, like, she even did it when it came to, like, Toa, and then, like, Toga, and then also, like, to even protect Deku for Shigaraki. Like, you can just see the extraness she was doing for Deku.
Well, yeah, that's just the main thing, too. Like, they would ignore that, though, and then want to just pair up whenever it was like an OVA, I don't know if you've seen it, where Deku had to help Bakugo because he was limping or something. They wanted to pair that together, too. Even on that same very their OVA, Uraraka and Deku blessed at each other again. But hey, they just want to know that it goes to that. Hey, listen, do your own thing. I don't affect me, don't affect nobody.
Yeah,
but
and Uraraka gave Deku confidence.
Yes, in the name itself. Even though Bakugo did get a name, he didn't want it until Uraraka said what he think he was cool. He was like, yes, that's what I want though. That's what I want my name to be though. It's just, hey, don't fill your heads with headcanon, deluding yourself, and then get mad at the author the way that you did in ways because you switched those up with that on losers. But the main thing I was gonna say though about them saying that the chapter was non-canon was Horikoshi delivered or like a final letter thing, and he was saying that the real ending was 429, bro. They read that, they stopped it right there. They was like, okay, 431 non-canon. I promise you, that's all they read. They did it. But no, you keep reading, it says 430 is basically the curtain call, whatever. So that's the chapter that they like because that's when Bakugo reached his hand out. It says that Bakugo gave all his money, or the main one, to support Deku getting his suit back. But after that, then they were saying like 431 is basically just like a movie thing or like a if you want type of ending. Like they just kept adding on stuff to that. But he clearly said with 431, My Hero will be ending his story, and it is just like an iteration of I'm pretty sure what he meant like that is the My Hero Academia part at 429. That's when their last was kids. That is when technically My Hero Academia did end. 430 and 431 is their future.
Yeah,
their future self, their graduate. So that is the wrap up. Like basically, like you said, free from the cameras, free from their drama, free from you seen you seen Hero free from all that. Actually, just them being them. How you probably could. How most people of y'all really think My Hero is some slice of life romance. And that's basically what 430 or really 431 was. But yeah, so and people they just didn't like it. They was saying that threatened to kill themselves. Like, hey, I'm being real here, and I'm like, really, guys, it's just different. You see that girl crying in tears because this happened. You didn't see it. She was in tears. She's like, this is the worst possible outcome. I'm like, bro, what are we doing, man? These are drawings, man. It's not that deep. It shouldn't be that deep, man.
Drawings should not be deep or be over life itself. This is just sad.
Yeah, I was like, man, the shipping in My Hero Academia is just the main reason why I feel like My Hero, and it was as big as it started. I feel like I won't say it died off, but it couldn't live up to like what it was, kind of a little bit, just because people, they thought the fandom was everything. I don't think they thought Deku really what he was, but they just couldn't get out of that, and that's why I didn't tell you about the fandom when I gave you the show. I'm like, just watch it. I ain't gonna tell you nothing about it. Just watch it. I'm pretty sure if I told you about the fandom, you were probably looking at the hints of Deku and Bakugo, probably thinking that they're into each other, or really just seeing like you just not really getting the real grasp of the show, what it's showing. You just distracted by headcanons and delusionalness of really watching it, to be honest. And then you probably would have left out a year later. If you would have seen those tweets, oh my goodness, they was going crazy.
My Hero Academia was a great story, and y'all shippers, y'all are just some weird creeps that care about this stuff. It was a beautiful story. I love it. I love the development of characters. The characters had great development. You can see them slowly changing. Like Bakugo did a huge step of changing.
And that changing that Bakugo did, they was saying that was a Baku Deku moment, man. Like he is so in love with Deku, bro. Oh my gosh. And even in the end, there was like a chapter of you just seeing Deku walk away. There's like that Bakugo point of view. Like he feels so sad. Like he said like he just want to drive into another car, when another view of him sitting in the driving seat when Deku rejected his offer of being his agency, which I feel like that is better for Deku, even though I feel like they try to interpret them working together, which you still can. They thought it was the end of the world, but you still can work with them, just not in his own agency. He gonna be his own hero, which is kind of how you would want to compete, how it was starting at the beginning.
He said he wanted to just be a teacher.
That too. When he got his suit and stuff back, that's what Deku's trying to.
It's kind of real Deku, like.
Yeah, exactly. Their logic just didn't hit well.
Man, though, like the only thing I have hated where he was saying like, this is the story how I became the #1 hero. He never did.
Technically, he changed it to like I type of thing. That's what it is. Like I became #1, which he technically did, but then he changed it to how we became the greatest hero, and him fighting Shigaraki, the biggest moment ever becoming hero. Though speaking of that, though, they was also upset how Bakugo wasn't top 10. Have you seen the list of the top 10 heroes or top 20 heroes in the future?
Well, no, he had like drop. He went at #2, and then like he just.
I didn't say he was like he went up #4. It was up there, but he dropped all the way down because it's a popularity.
Well, yeah,
popularity.
With his attitude, which is so Bakugo.
Well, yeah, and I was like, that's so Bakugo. But they were saying like Horikoshi put Bakugo in the dirt, bro. Like he hate Bakugo just like how Gege hates Gojo. And I'm like, he just hate how they written them now or stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, y'all did not get these characters at all, man.
Yeah, he be so blunt with everything, and like his bully nature come out. Like people, like when the Academy thing where they doing the Olympics, they thought he was gonna be a villain.
Well, yeah, they wanted.
I felt like he was gonna be a villain. I was like, oh, I can see where this goes.
When Shigaraki, when it was like Bakugo part playing, it took him. I was like, dang, Bakugo really about to turn into a villain on us on this one, but it turned out to be different, which I like that outcome. You know,
he has a heart of a hero, but he just like
he's aggressive, just too over aggressive.
Yeah, too aggressive. That's just a villain tendency.
Yeah, exactly. Looking at the hero list, though, it was like 20 is like Shindo, and 19 is Momo, 8 is Takumi, and then 17 is Tokoyami. Inuyasha is that win guy, 16, and Bakugo here is at 15. And they were just saying like, bro, you are a wash victim. All that talk about being number one, all that talk about absolute victory talk, and you're behind a washing machine. You're at 15, not even top 10. Monoma is over you, which is crazy. And I was expecting Shoji to be this high though at 9. That's crazy. That's a crazy pull.
Mm-hmm.
And then Shoto's that's what they hated most, is Shoto's all the way, or Todoroki's all the way at 2, and Bakugo's all the way at 15.
I forgot the Million was number 1.
Yeah.
And it's because like he made people laugh.
That's exactly how it is.
And I know he was
character.
But they said they changed the hero system in the epilogue.
Well, yeah, and then I saw the new Million design.
Especially they know villains, so like
Bakugo
can't really even like turn up and like show how he is the best. Like it's not it's nothing about power anymore. It's about like being likable.
And that's what they said though. Was like in the manga, they probably like got rid of or didn't see, but they were just saying how the hero world is like, it's like just not really that big really anymore. Like the villain rate went down, and so they're trying to just figure out what to do with their lives really. And that's why Uraraka started her little business thing. I don't know what other ones are doing or whatever. They probably said it. I was simming through it.
Yeah, and they're trying to get to the villains early before they actually become villains.
Exactly. Though.
So it's showing that they're doing great cleanup.
And I think, he can still do a part 2, man. I still think the My Hero world is just so big for a villain not to appear. Because I know they focus on Japan, really. We didn't really see the whole world of heroes, though. That's the main thing. But yeah.
Oh, I just wonder how powerful Deku is with that suit.
The suit, same. I mean, they said it's gonna be the same copy of, not the same copy, but like basically a good representation of One for All, but just in the suit. Probably gonna be hard to try to interpret that though, because I know if you think about it, All Might faced All for One in a suit that's basically in the first stages of whatever happened 8 years later. It's supposed to be a Mark II, basically, or better version. So that might be broken still. I think he's still one of the top dogs in the verse still. I think he'll go crazy. Don't underestimate him.
So you think the suit will actually like give him like number 1 when it comes to terms of power?
I mean,
because I like Deku was like he had that number 1 ability.
Well, but his mind is just what makes him that goated though. I think his battle that would easily make him number 1, especially his personality too. Even though he kind of camera shy if he didn't change that, but I think his mind is his best weapon though. So I think that's what will help him out though. But it did imply that Horikoshi is gonna make he's on the drawing phase of making a new series or whatever he's doing or drawing. So I don't know. I'll be down to see that. Don't know if that's a part 2 or not. The people keep saying My Hero Agency. I think probably get a better name than that or something else in that though. But the moral of the story is, man, these shippers, guys, listen, man, if you're gonna ship something, you can ship it, but just don't let the head canon make you this mad or make you this depressed or do all that to the author, bro. You did this yourself. Live with the consequence. You did that yourself.
Yeah, there are so much more things in life.
Yes, that too. People kept saying get a job and all that. People said they don't know because this ties to our lives. I'm like, I understand that some characters you can relate to, but then the shipping stuff that they do that's just not it. One of them, you need to find something else, something different though, because that logic, oh my goodness, bro, it just that hurt. Well, if you haven't really seen My Hero, you should give it a try, man. Don't let the fandom scare you away. It's still a good show. What they
don't listen to the fandom. It's a beautiful story, even though hopefully we didn't spoil too much and they watch it as we talking about it.
I mean, they already kind of know Deku Enzo Uraraka. That is canon. You know that's canon. That's pretty much what they're gonna think of. It's obvious though. Episode whenever they first appear, Uraraka, you like boom, love it. Even though you probably didn't like that same love interest trope, but it's like boom, love interest found you. Next episode, all right, easily, you can just tell though. But man, all in all, great series. It evolves their side characters basically follow each one differently. Their story and then following Deku mostly. Then dope show for me. It's easily top top 10 in there. You see the hoodie, you see it all though. But I think that's it. Alrighty. Well, hey, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Then we got most of the stuff we want out of the way. See you on the next.
Peace. And be great, be good. G Swag, we out. Peace.
Deuces.